gonna start off 62. We're gonna start off with HP. So this is how you breed with ice stem mutators. So there is 62 HP. So we're going to go over here and calculator and calculator. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. So we're gonna take calculator and we're gonna take 62 since the end number is an even number. If it was odd, it'd be 253. So 62. So we're gonna go 254 minus 62 and equals 192. Okay, so each mutator equals 2 points, or 2 points into a stat. So we're gonna divide this by 2, so then that will show us how many mutators we will need. So 96, and then for some reason we have to subtract 1 because of an extra mutator or something. It's weird, but just subtract 1 and then we'll have 95 mutators that we need to do. So if you have an ice stem mutator, we can, did I repeat this? No. We can go over here and set this to 30 and create mutation pulse. Oh shit. And pulse is 30 and pretty sure this one's 30 as well. And then this one we're gonna change it to 5 since we need 95. So this will give us 95. As you can see, it's going up. So once it's up, we're gonna breed this. And if we want to do this really well, we could put down a soul terminal and go to options, newborn auto chop, enable invisible. That just shows the range of what it is, and you can change the range however you want. And I can also show you how to set up those things where it just captures 1. But yeah, once we breed these, it's just luck on whatever stat you get it in. So as you can see, it can kind of just go up really high. This one had too high of a stat that wouldn't go over 255, and it kind of just went away. So this has 255 stam. I'm going to actually cap out stam as well. So there's no point in keeping that. So 249, I don't know why that's 249. Actually probably got the other HP. Yeah, I got the other HP. So I'm gonna delete that one. And you can press destroy a selected soul or destroy all souls in inventory, and that will destroy the souls. And you really can't get them back, so be careful when you're doing that. But 255 movement, that's just useless since ground teams don't actually take movement speed mutations. So while we're waiting, we can show you how to do this. If you want to just get all of them into one, you're going to go over here, newborn auto chop, enable visible, and then you want to set it to like 2 or 1.5, 1.8, and make sure it goes all around, or at least around the female. And whenever you breed that, this might actually cap it out on accident, but once you breed it, pretty sure this isn't in the range of that one. Yeah, you can see that range. It's gonna pop, and it's in here. It was this one, as you can see. So, yeah. I did that to all of my breeders so far, besides the tapes. I haven't gotten to that one yet. But, once we finish these vivos, possibly soon. Doesn't look like it wants to cooperate, but fuck it. Let's just try to destroy all those. Yeah, I will be right back once they finish. We got the 254 HP. That was the wrong button. We're gonna destroy all of these, and we're also gonna turn off mating on this. Oh shit, that's turn mode. Mating. So, once you have this, you want to either keep it in the soul terminal, or you could have a soul terminal separate, and put it in to here, because they grow faster while they're in soul terminals. So we're gonna go for the next stat. So melee. So we're gonna go, since this is a odd number, we're gonna go to 253 instead. So 253 minus 67 equals, and then divided by 2 equals 93 minus 1. So yeah. 67, I forgot already what it was. 92. So we are just gonna go like this again. 92, and then instead of 5, we're gonna change this to 1. Create mutation pulse, create mutation pulse. And then that should go to 92. Yeah. So now we turn these back on to breeding and just let them do their thing. So once I get cap melee and cap stam, I'll be right back. And boom. And yeah, this time, okay, I'm gonna turn these off. Oh, dude, I always get that messed up since I have turret mode. Okay, so I don't know why, but I kept the food because I don't know if they lose food on here or not. But yeah, it doesn't look like it actually. So there's actually no point in even having this. Okay, so we have the HP, we have the melee, and now we have the stam. So now we have to mix these stats into each other. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure we have 1 male and 2 females. So it looks like all of these are actually male. So, or not 1 male and 2 females, but whatever the stats are, 1 male and then the rest females. So I'm gonna take these two and take them in here. Gonna get through all of this stuff. A little base tour while we're at it. This is day 1, by the way, on Icedom. And we're gonna go over here and throw all these out and do a SS mutator. It has to be an SS one, not the Icedom one. I'm not sure if Icedom can actually transfer them. But we're gonna press change mode down here, and it's gonna come up with create gender swap pulse. We're only gonna have to do that once. So once we do that, we'll gender swap. Or pair it, because why not? So now these two will be female. So we cryo them. Both female now. Since that has a big range, I don't want the breeders inside of my base getting gender swapped. So if you live in a small area, try and like teleport somewhere random, like out of farming TP, which you really don't even need on here. But we're gonna go and cryo these breeders, and really you can just throw them out. Actually, I gotta make sure I'm not throwing out the good ones. Okay, so we now have the melee in the stam gender swapped, and basically now we just breed these. Breed them until basically you get 2 of the stats on one. So yeah, we want to get 2 of the same stats on one of them. And yeah, I'll be back once I get that. A HP and melee one. So we're gonna take this male. We're gonna get rid of the melee one as well since it doesn't have the stamina. And we are going to literally just throw these out. Take the HP and melee one. So we're gonna take this male. We're gonna get rid of the melee one as well since it doesn't have the stamina. And we are going to literally just throw these out. Take the HP and stam one. Or sorry, HP and melee. And we're gonna go over here and gender swap it. I know it's probably like making someone mad that I'm scrolling down for that, so I'm just gonna look it up. Okay, now that has melee and the HP, so we're going to, that was a male. So if you accidentally do that, brain dead and did that, just gonna throw it out, get rid of the buff, and then we're going to gender swap it again. And now it's male again. That was completely my bad, I didn't think. So that's why you always want a few, because breeding on here goes really fast. And I got all of this. I was kind of PvPing and defending all in the middle of that, and I got like all of that done in like an hour. So you kind of get the reference of how, or not how long, well yeah, how long this takes. So it is very quick, so we're gonna wait for this to grow up. Actually, we're just gonna do that. And we're going to cryo this, and we're gonna throw it in here so I don't accidentally get rid of it. Pretty sure they do well in your inventory as well, so yeah, just clear all of these again. And you know what, while I'm here, I'll tell you why. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, so I'll tell you why all of these are the same color. Basically, you can buy a rank, and this isn't pay to win at all. iSend really isn't pay to win at all, but you can buy a rank. I got it for like $5 on their shop, and basically, I can go like Velonosaur. I'm gonna look up its things. Okay, so it's regions. It has region 0, and basically I can just go like cheat set target dino color, and I'm gonna copy paste that. 0 and 79 is black, I'm pretty sure, yeah. So this isn't pay to win at all. It just makes my dinosaurs look cooler. And 1 and 5. So I can basically just cover whatever, or color whatever I want, and whenever I want. And what's funny is I can also do this to other people's tames as well. And just like that, I have myself a colored velo, and it looks pretty cool. And we're kind of going for the blue and black theme this swipe, so this thing should be ready. And we're gonna throw this out, and enable mating, and yeah, I'll be back once I get this one. See, I got all the stats on one of them, and I'm pretty sure that was a female, right? Yeah. So now I can just wait until this grows up, and I'm gonna soul it because I don't know why I keep throwing it out. But we're gonna wait for this to grow up, and once it grows up, we can breed that with everything since it has all the stats. Just breed it with all of this, and we should have all of them together, and I will be right back once we get all of them, all the stats on one velo. Okay, so we just got the velo literally right once I ended that one. So we're just gonna cryo.
It's not a fight, it's a slaughter.
And by the way, iStun has PvP beacons, which you can also get lines off of them once you beat them. And basically they're like capture the flag almost thing. It's pretty cool, and you can fight people there and get lines, get like special guns. I'm pretty sure it's M200 and a AK-47, and maybe not. Maybe you actually get it from maybe you get the coins and then you can craft them. That'd be really interesting. But yeah, you can do that, and once these are grown, I will be back and I'll paint them and I'll set up another bubble for that one. Okay, so as you can see, oh, they do. Okay, so these automatically get imprint as well in your inventory. So once they also grow in your inventory, so literally just keep them in your inventory and they'll grow, and it'll still say they're a baby, but they aren't actually baby, they're actually grown. They're probably just at 99% or 100%. So we're gonna paint these real quick. Yeah, I'll just speed this up once I'm done. Okay, so I actually recorded that yesterday, and turned out that I actually had my mic muted, and I wasn't paying attention. So this is now the next day, and here are our velociraptors, and we have the stats on all of them. They're painted, and yeah, so we can now move these. I already set this up, so this is kind of weird, but we can move these over here into their own bubble, which has already been set up and has 100 of them in it, but that's fine, it doesn't matter, never happened, don't know what happened. So yeah, we have a bunch more tames here now. We have our rhinos, pretty sure Velociraptors are new, Diplos are new, Rexes are new, Theres are new, and Lightning Armors are new. So, yeah. I'll actually be popping a thing up on the screen, actually, and something else. Yeah, I left those in there. I'll actually be popping up a thing on the screen where it'll show you roughly where all the meta tames are and what you really need for them, and what you need to max in them, and well, what you need to do with them. So yeah, I'll throw that up right now, and this is basically showing you all the tames I think are pretty good right now, as in the meta, and yeah. That's about it. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the mutator mouth. So I'll show that right now. And basically what I'm trying to show is one SS mutator equals 2 points into one stat. So one ice stem mutator can equal 30 points into a stat, or times 2. So 60 points into a stat, 40 points into a stat, 20 points into a stat, 10 points into a stat, and 2 points into a stat. So the math for mutators is, for example, like you have a dino with 230 points into HP. If it is an even number, you want to go to 254. If it is an odd number, you want 253. So
my voice chat is toggle, so I don't know if it's on.
it's 254 minus 230, and that equals 24. And then what you want to do is you're going to divide it by 2, because each mutator is 2 points. So 24 by 2 equals 12, and then you have to subtract 12 by 1, so 11. So you'll need to have 11 SS mutators to finish that one stat. And I am going to show you some tips on how to do these mutators. I have no idea what they're doing out there, but we're gonna make some mutators real quick, and I'm just gonna do a low amount for an example, so like 10 for example. Here's a really good way to activate all of them, since usually the cap on ice stand for these are 40, I'm pretty sure. So place that. Now what you want to do is you actually want to pin code it. So same pin code. So for instance, I'm just going to do 111, and then I'm going to place it around something like this far away from each other, so you can still activate them by themselves. So 11111, and I'm actually only going to do like 5. So 11111, and then so on. Or I'll just do 3. So we're gonna take a wall and a keypad, and we're gonna take the large glass wall, and put the remote keypad on it. Or it can be on this side. It's probably better on this side. But we're gonna put some element in these. So let's just grab a transfer tool, by element, and then okay. Oh, 1 second. Okay, PvP cooldown should be off, and we're gonna do personal inventory, element, and then we're gonna put it into the SS mutators. And basically, if you have a bunch you really want to do transfer tool, I could have just done it by hand. But since these are all pin coded with the same pin, I don't know why I can't access that one. But we're going to go into the keypad, and we're going to type 1111, and that'll activate all of them at once. Because usually people go and like just press E on all of these and activate them by hand, but you can actually do it with a keypad. So that can give you 3 mutators, or 3 mutations. And if you're playing Iceden, I'd really recommend these ones instead. But if you don't have the Iceden mod, you really want to use these, or this tactic. And yeah, it is pretty easy doing it like that. Okay, so this was quite a long video. I didn't think it would actually be this long, but there's a lot of stuff you need to explain. Probably could have cut out a bit more, but you really have to say a bunch of this, and there's a lot of stuff that you need to do. So if you have any questions or any questions, just ask in the comments, or you can DM me on Discord, or yeah, I'll put up my Discord on the screen right now, and or you could also join the Iceden Discord, which I'll also put in the description. And yeah, so have fun capping out your lines.